I'm Madison.
And I'm Christy, and we're the owners of Spellcrafter.
And we're witches. Spellcrafter is a metaphysical shop, a witchcraft supply store, I like to say, and a community space for witches all over Pinellas County.
We say it's for the metaphysically curious. Working with my daughter is the highlight of my life.
Oh.
It is the most fun I've ever had. We're building something together, which is phenomenal.
I think the coolest thing about working with my mom is that we really do kind of share one brain. We do things very similarly, and we have a very similar, similar set of strengths. Here you can find really anything to build a meaningful magical practice. We have crystals, tarot cards, other forms of divination, a bit of a one-stop destination for the modern witch. Halloween was inspired by Samhain. It's an ancient Celtic fire festival where people would have these large bonfires to protect themselves. It's said to be the day that the veil between our world and the spirit world is at its thinnest.
Samhain is also the witch's new year. It really begins the wheel of the year. We do celebrate Halloween, and I think that some of the things that can be like some of the costumes and warts on the nose and all of that, it's not something that we like to support, that part of Halloween. But the other parts of Halloween we love.
So I'll call myself a witch. We actually talk a lot about the weighted energy of that term. It's often a really hard thing for people to claim, and so I've been putting a lot of effort recently into claiming it with purpose and saying it on forums like this and being public about it. But this space really is for anyone. You don't have to be a witch to come here. You don't have to identify with that term. Really, we're just a place for anyone who is interested in what they call the crooked path. What has been most important for us is providing the space for people to do a little bit of figuring it out on their own. We prioritize having a lot of different perspectives in our library, having from small makers across all belief systems.
We have so many things that are here to remind you to tune back into nature, to remember that you want to communicate well, that you want to be compassionate to someone, just whatever that thing is that you're trying to create in your own life.
And so providing the space for people to access those things and then giving them a lot of different perspectives to access. I think that the items we have here really can be used by anyone regardless of experience level. And that's been a big piece for us as well, is letting people know that this is safe and they're okay and nothing bad is gonna happen. You're not gonna burst into flames. If you have never touched a book on magic before, we have something that you'll find helpful. And if you're an experienced practitioner who was, a generational witch who's been doing this for 20, 30 years, I try really hard to have something that maybe you haven't seen before.
When they come into our space, I want to make sure that when they leave, they feel even better than when they came in. That really makes me believe in magic. If I didn't before, I definitely do now, and I have for many years. But every day it's just more solidified as life feels more magical, really.